got it. Oh, okay. Well,
Let's breathe. Let's center.
Yeah, we're
good.
here.
Martin, our glasses look so similar now.
Yeah.
What color are yours?
They're orange.
These are apricot. Apricot. I like to call them caramel personally.
Caramel.
Yeah, I think caramel is a better name than apricot. But
Yeah.
anyway, back to the love from my country.
Woo!
Yeah, this is what it's about. I got this for free at the airport.
Nice.
Oh, wow. I guess they're just giving them out to anyone.
Well, there was a World War II veteran on the plane, and they made a whole thing of it. And I don't want to look bad and be like, no, I don't really want the flag. Sorry. Yeah. But honestly, it's like, part of me was like, well, I'm gonna fucking shove it in my bag, which I did. But hey, that dude, a hero, was on the plane. So
Yeah.
apparently he was going back to Normandy. I don't know why, but it sounds like some unfinished business. He's gonna go back,
I think it's interesting when people like go back somewhere where they fought in a war.
Yeah, like the most
Like,
traumatic.
me personally, I can't imagine wanting to do that, but
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's for your fallen lads.
yeah.
My boys, is right here, 1944, son. We were right here,
Right here.
Yeah, right here.
44 son.
Yeah. dog.
That's. I don't think he was. I mean, they didn't really explain what campaigns he was on, but he's going to Normandy. Oh, you know what? He's probably going there. What? Oh shit! No, today's the 4th. June 6th. D-Day, man. 2 days.
Is that the day to D-Day?
So he's probably going for that. They have a big ticket, big reunion, for
Oy.
D-Day guys, So
Yeah, shouts out to D-Day.
yeah, shouts out to all their veterans out there, all our World War II veterans, because not many left. And,
Yeah, how old was this guy?
99 years old.
Oh my God! Right. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, dude, my grandfather was in World War II, and he was born in 25, and he died 2 years ago. So
Wow.
he would have been like also 100. So
Wow.
yeah, they're all like really old.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, dang, dude. So, but yeah, I'll go back to my most traumatic location. I'll go back to
The Watergate.
What? Yeah, no. Yeah. That's up there. That's up there. I'll go back to
That room you lived in the basement, right?
that's
That was
also
traumatic.
That was
it's
a
also
low
up
point,
there.
I'd say.
Go back to where it's a place where I poop my pants.
Arlington Independent Media.
Well, sure. It's no longer there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's sad.
Turns out you were carrying them.
And it wasn't because of us. So
Yeah.
just clarify, we helped them a lot. So.
That ain't on me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what your teachers say when you're laundering money.
It is wild that you got kicked off the air, and yet there's a much bigger crime happening.
Yeah, it was.
I know, that really is wild.
To be fair, we kicked ourselves off. We could have just kept rolling through it, but I was like, hey, I did something, I feel bad. It's the guilt that...
You stepped down?
No, but I didn't have to tell them what I did or what I said. I could have, if I never said anything, nobody would have known.
Oh,
Like,
that's right. You confessed.
nobody was listening.
You
It's not
Catholic motherfucker, dude.
yeah, it's my fault. It's my fault.
Yeah.
But whatever. You know what? I always say, you live and learn. That's my. I made that up. I'm the guy who first said that. So
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
yeah, you live and learn.
It's like that guy should be president, you know?
Yeah, you know, that's what I say. You know, or
That Martin Phillips, he should run for office.
I don't want to run for. I do not have any aspirations. To
He's a
do
real stand-up guy.
No, I don't know. I don't want to do any of that. But to be
All right.
fair, we definitely took advantage of the radio station every week. So
Loved it.
we definitely broke every rule and did not care. So
Hey,
bad boys.
bad boys.
Dude, yeah, we drank on air, dog. You know.
Yeah, you were a real newsman.
Yeah, we did.
That's how you tell the news.
With Stephen Campbell, we did Edward Eggnog Hands, where we tainted. It was really gross, actually. We all got sick.
I'm
But,
pretty sure he got sick there.
yeah, he threw up there. I got sick later. And
Yeah.
then another time when we tried to throw up, we drank Epicac, and it didn't work. It didn't work on me. No, it did, but I threw up after the show. I wanted to throw up on air. I think that's good radio.
You're
To
just
be
a bit factory. Nothing but good ideas coming out of you. Oh my god.
you hear the throw.
That's sending me.
All right, we better move on. Let's
This month-
look at what you sent us.
This one time on an airplane, the dude next to me, he was looking like he was gonna throw up, and I was like, "Man, if you throw up, I'm gonna throw up. Like, please don't throw up. I'm gonna throw up if you throw up." Okay.
Is this a tomato?
I think it's a peach, right?
Is that a peach?
It's giving butt, you know?
Yeah, well,
that's
think that's
the
what we're looking at.
intent. Tomato. Yeah, I think I sent you two.
That was me. That was me giving you a softball, Martin, to get into like the butt stuff.
Yeah.
yes,
I
and
think I sent you two.
yeah, you did. Oh, you ready for the next one, huh?
Yeah,
You
what's
know
the
any more
next
time
one?
it
I
is?
forgot what the next one. Oh, yeah, I found. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
You know,
God.
because that's her. You know, ever find her in your bag? You know. So
Oh boy.
okay, yeah.
Jenny, just let me know when you're ready to move on.
Oh, yeah. I think we should move on.
Okay.
Okay, and then this might be clips from the first one, but it works.
I saw potential. I'll be a father figure. I drink that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my dick's bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my office. I dry your tears with my sleeve. Leave it with me. I protect the family. Leave it with me. I saw
Wow.
This is one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs.
Really, it's actually one of my least favorite Taylor songs.
What?
So like this, I mean, you know, she's just like, it's just a rendition of a song that already exists.
What song?
The father figure. It's a George Michael song.
Oh, sorry.
You know
guys
what?
wanna jump
After this, pull that father figure.
Okay, let's just do this real quick.
It's a trail there, everybody. They're back 20 years later.
It's not just a magazine. It's a global icon. A winding road that brings us back
Tucci.
Yeah, there, he's
together again.
big roles.
Hello.
Well, Look what TJ Maxx dragged in.
Sorry. Who is this? Do you know her? Do I know her?
I'm Andy Sachs. Andrea.
She was one of the Emilys.
One of the what?
We're doing it. Woo! We're doing it, bitch.
Am I having a hallucination? Hi, Emily.
You also know her?
We were at Runway at the same time, Miranda.
Really? Where was I?
What a bitch. Meryl Streep and Hathaway, Emily Blunt.
I am the new features editor at Runway. No, you are not.
Yeah, we are all so thrilled.
You know what's funny is you've changed. You have. You're much more confident. Kept those eyebrows, though, didn't you?
Wow.
Okay.
So yeah, they're back 20 years later.
Wow.
We're back with all their favorite characters from Devil Wears Prada. Finally, you know what? They had a sequel to the book for a long time. So actually, it's not. I don't know how much this is based on any of the book sequels, but it's not too crazy. They made a sequel, but yeah. Anyway,
Everybody
Yeah.
seems to be looking good, right?
Yeah, they all look
about the
really
same.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
That looks great.
Yeah, they all look about the same.
I would say Anne Hathaway's character, Andy, was even more annoying, I would
Did
say.
you find her annoying in the first one?
Yeah.
Well,
I found her annoying because, she didn't want to be there.
Oh, well,
And I was like, yeah, I think you're bad at your job.
well. I don't think it was ever her thing to begin with. Even we find out that she did when she left the magazine. She did real journalism. She
Yeah,
went out
which
there.
is, it's like, okay, fine, but working for, this magazine is still really cool. And it's not, yeah, she's very dismissive. She'd given away all of the cool clothes she'd gotten.
Well, that's in the first one. I think in this one,
No,
she
in this one, she'd given them away.
I thought
there's-
she wanted the clothes though. She was
Yeah,
like,
but she was like, oh yeah, I got to go to when I used to work here, I got to go to Paris Fashion Week and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I got this and that, and I gave it all away.
yeah, to charity, to the less fortunate, to Goodwill. Dude, imagine buying that shit at Goodwill. What a steal! I found this $5,000 dress at Goodwill. Holy fuck! Okay, think about that. Think about the less
I think she
fortunate.
gave it to a friend. Didn't she say that?
What?
I think she gave it away to a friend.
Well, still, think about her friend. You can do a thrift shop. I'm just saying. That's not Andy's style. Andy's like, hey, I want to help the world.
Yeah.
It's what it is. I said Andy.
Anyway, we see Andy. It's been 20 years. We're back, and she is receiving a journalism award, but journalism is dying. And so during this awards little luncheon reception, she finds out she's been fired via text.
They all did. The whole department.
Whoa.
And, just what's going on today, you can't trust anybody, So, anyway, but then get this, talking about not cool stuff, I guess. The fashion magazine used child labor or something. And
Yeah, there's
they're
been a scandal.
yeah, it's not cool. So they bring Andy back to write an article that's pretty much sorry, we did that.
Yeah,
Our
they basically bring
bad.
her back to do like some crisis PR, which
Yeah.
is like you would not get a feature writer journalist to come do your crisis PR. You would get a crisis PR manager, but I digress.
Well, also, we don't know if they even changed their child labor practice. They just read an article.
They probably
Like,
didn't. They never actually say they've changed it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they just read an article like, or bad, yeah, not cool, but read our magazine, dude. But yeah, but Andy, you know what's funny? I keep saying Andy, and my Andy keeps looking over.
Aw.
Well, he's asleep now, but anyway, Andy seems because she's worked here before, she knows how it goes. She still seems kind of okay. Way to brag, okay? Way to brag, everybody.
He's not asleep.
Yeah. And he seems kind of naive when she comes back. It's like, you know how this place works. I don't know why you're so surprised. It's still the same.
Yeah, there are a lot of Gen Zers, working there now, and they immediately she tries to be all like, "I used to work here. I used to have your job," and they like couldn't care less and are so not interested in talking to her.
Yeah, she just seems kind of still kind of not with the program, even though she's been there and understands how
And
it goes.
the funniest part is Miranda completely doesn't remember her. She's like,
Yeah.
"Who the fuck are you?"
Which makes sense at the very, Miranda. That's so Miranda, you know. And she's I don't know, I find Auntie a little bit over. She's like a little much, you know. She always has. She's very perky and optimistic in the office, where nobody is that friendly. You know,
Yeah.
it can get kind of annoying. It's like, hey, tone it down, you know. But
Yeah.
anyway, so she's the same, pretty much, and she probably doesn't want to work there still. But she needs a job, so now she's kind of in a rock and a hard place, you know. So
Definitely.
yeah. So that's what happened. And then we see our fave work bestie Emily, who's at a different company, but she's doing pretty well. She's marrying a billionaire. And
Second marriage, has twins.
and she works at Dior and runs that, and they need her for her advertisement ads. So
Yeah, so Dior is obviously one of the big brands that buys ad space and runway. They've had this crisis now, child labor, and so all of the ad buyers are mad and they're having to kind of Miranda's having to go kind of like kowtow to them because like they got in trouble. So she's
they
having
need
to-
them. They're like, we need you, you know. So anyway, but yada yada yada. You know, some stuff happened. Well, another big thing is Miranda wants a promotion, you know. And then the guy who actually owns the magazine, he's all mad and stuff, and I don't think he's gonna give it to her. Then on the night when you think he's gonna do it, he drops dead. And then his son takes over. And then this is kind of it's interesting casting. Is you have like this young guy who doesn't really know how to run the company, who's played by BJ Novak right in front of the office. And this also happened in the office when Ryan becomes head of the company.
Yeah.
He doesn't really know what he's doing. So the character is a little bit different than Ryan, but you can't help but think like, oh yeah, this it's kind of like Ryan again. Almost.
Did he get hooked on cocaine too?
He probably does coke, to be honest. He's kind of get that vibe. He's kind of a guy who's like, I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing, and so I just take care of this. So Ryan's in charge, and he's gonna gut the magazine. Yeah, Basil, chill, man.
Yeah, girls going through it.
Dang,
There's somebody on the street.
Oh, dang. Oh.
Sorry, I really assumed the barking was Andy earlier. That was Basil.
Oh, Andy don't bark unless he's like really mad.
Tired to bark.
Andy don't bark, he bites.
He bites.
Yeah. He only barks if he's like really mad.
He has to conserve his energy to bite.
Yeah. Well, he's doing his best, everybody. I'm sorry. But you know what, man? You look you look good, Jenny. I guess Cole's cash goes a long way.
You can't even see what I'm wearing.
I know, but I want to be like, want to be like Nigel and be like, oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because he's like the TJ Maxx.
Yeah, and so Cole's cash, I guess, really helped you out. Okay, well.
I was on a roast show with Christian Escoto one time, and he said like, "Oh look, it's my least favorite Maxinista."
Nice.
It was a good one.
Dude, I haven't done a roast in a long time, mostly because I never enjoy it. I'm always like,
it's a lot of work. Like,
yeah, it's like I'm never gonna use this.
Jokes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna use this again. And then you come up with your jokes, and everyone's like, "This is racist." Why would you say that out loud?
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, their roast is outside DC is actually way bigger in other cities.
It's really popular out.
Yeah,
other
it's called the Roast Battle League, and they do shows throughout the country. It's like a big deal.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not in DC, but I don't know why. I don't think maybe everyone's too nice. I don't know, but
No, well, they're not nice. They're just pussies.
or that. Okay, well, okay. Why don't you do it?
That.
Why don't you do it? How about you step up to the plate then?
I mean, I was talking about doing a roast show with someone at one point. I just don't have the bandwidth to run a show right now, but I'm highly supportive of it coming to DC.
Do it. I'm sure you can message Roast Battle League, and they'll be like, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Man, yeah, cool.
Let's fucking go.
Cool use of bandwidth. What a great.
Too much roasting. We're oversaturated with roasting right now.
You can oversaturated.
Yeah,
you should do it.
Roast and everything.
You should do it too, Graham. But yeah, look at
You want me to do
Graham.
the roast?
Look at this dude, this guy, a lumberjack. What's up? Well, yeah, look at this guy. Wow, skateboarding. Hey, what? You 8 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
You got no comeback. You just
Yeah,
fucked me up right there, dude.
Yeah, you're just taking it.
I'll just take it.
Martin's like, what if I just said something really mean?
Yeah, that's
He's like,
the
what
goal.
if I said something really mean that's gonna like make somebody think?
That's the goal. Yeah, you just get up to be like, wow, man, if I were you, I'd end my life. Oh my god.
That's like what Martin's roast for me are. And he's just like, if I were you, I'd kill myself.
We never roasted each other. We never roasted each other. That never.
Well, I mean, you do say mean things, though.
Oh, I've been better. You know what?
You have.
As I got older, I definitely have realized that people have feelings and they don't take things quite they take, like, yeah, like this one of the first weeks living with Sandy, she was having a tough time at work. And I just said, oh, hey, sorry you suck at your job. And
Oh my god.
she burst into tears. I was like, oh, I'm joking.
No. And then you're like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm just joking here. I guess.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mark's like, what? You can't take a joke?
I think she's been better at the stuff I would say to her, but I definitely, what I get now, boundaries, I used to,
You
Yeah,
do?
you had trouble with
Wait,
those.
who is setting boundaries with you?
oh no, I just I understand people's boundaries.
I thought you were saying people are having the boundaries talk with you, and I was like, "Oh my god, who's setting boundaries?"
Okay, first of all, I'm a man who lives without boundaries. That's just how I am. No boundaries, no borders. So free for all, We're
Yeah.
here
Really
with the,
progressive of you, really.
yeah, no, but anyway, haven't done a roast in a while, and I feel like it'd be a lot. I feel like they'll get really mean with me, and I'll be like, okay. We're like, oh, okay, guys. Cool, man.
Did y'all watch that Kevin Hart roast?
I saw clips. I didn't really.
I just
Yeah.
watched like a few clips.
It
Yeah,
was
it's-
3.5
Yeah, it's
hours
3
long.
hours.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
like too long for anything.
Too
Yeah,
long for anything by
like,
us.
it's
So much.
Like, what do you think you are? Like Lord of the Rings? Like,
I know, it's crazy. And then The Rock
mean-
did like 40 minutes. It was nuts.
I think even the Tom Brady roast was like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
too
yeah.
much. You can't.
Yeah, I never watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, and by the clips, kind of, you get the idea. That's all you really need is watch. a
Yeah,
few
and your boy Tony on that last joke, huh?
Hey, why does everyone call him my boy? I don't know.
Why do they call him he
Why
like
do
made
people-
you, Martin. You're a regular on his show. You're touring the country based on his show that you're on.
Okay. Hey, listen.
he
it's
hasn't
a-
even cut the umbilical cord yet,
I
Mark.
know.
Okay,
Jeez.
listen, man. It's a
He's
roast.
shown
We
you the
all-
world. He's introduced you to whores.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't take advantage of the horrors,
No, I mean,
I know. All these other guys get a bunch of DMs. I don't get any DMs. I don't
you
know.
wish you got
That's not
the
true. You've gotten some crazy messages.
Yeah, but these guys get DMs on the reg. They get hit like every day, okay?
people that are pissed at him, right?
No, people are like, hey, let's fuck. Talking about those DMs, Graham. I'm not
you
talking
get those
about...
OnlyFans bots, Dean.
Dude, yeah. All you get is OnlyFans bots who are like, take off my hijab and fuck me. That's what it said. That was the ad. Remember, I told you that. I told you that last time. I told
remember.
I
It's been
told
etched
you, I
in my
was like-
mind for 2 weeks. I can't lie to you.
Part of me is like, is this...
It's like I actually can't stop thinking about it. Like, I'm
Yeah.
having to get professional help.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty
Dude,
wild.
part of me is like, was that ad? Was that meant for me? I don't know if I'm the demographic for. It does make me think like, man, dude, Osama bin Laden would be a huge fan of OnlyFans. He'd be,
What?
he'd be in the bunker. He'd be like, he'd be.
He's watching Friends or whatever he was doing, and he's on
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
well, I heard he had porn when they found out. I heard they found porn.
Martin
so-
heard that. Yeah, Martin heard that straight from Dick Cheney himself.
Yeah. Hey, dude, didn't Dick Cheney live in like Ruston or Great Falls or something?
Yeah, probably.
He lived
All
close by,
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
Dick
those
Cheney, yeah.
Yeah. He's we should have on more senators, man. We should.
Yeah.
Did you hear about there's this guy in Maine who's pretty progressive?
Are you talking about Graham Plattner and all
Yeah.
these women coming forward being like, yeah, he like pinned me against the wall or like locked me
Well,
in the room.
Also, yeah, he has this like domestic abuse, but also
He has a Nazi tattoo.
on his chest, he has like a Nazi tattoo.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, can we try and vet these people a little bit better?
Yeah, and he's like, I've had this tattoo for 20 years, and he's like, yeah, I knew this would come up. I knew somebody.
Yeah,
would
it's like,
Yeah.
But it's not like a swastika. It's like it's one of those like images where it's like you gotta really be in the organization to know what it is. You gotta do your research. You gotta be pretty deep in to get that tattoo.
he's like, this tattoo, like, I'm not like other Nazis. This one's a deep
Yeah.
cut.
Well, yeah, and he's supposed to be Democratic. He's got Nazi tattoos, and
That's crazy.
they found some of his Reddit post. Oh man,
Yeah, that was what was wild too. And there's a whole article I read where it was like, as like more millennials and younger people continue to run for office, like we have to be prepared for this kind of thing. And I was like, okay, well, not everyone's being insane on Reddit. Like,
okay, well, it will say we've all had old Facebook, right? And like in high school, I used to just go on my friend's wall, and I just write gay and post it. So
Always killed. It was
yeah,
always
I'm just saying there's I don't think the difference is I was like 16 and this guy was like 37 when he was
yeah, that's the thing is that I'm like, yeah, like if you go back to like people's Twitter when they were in like high school or college, it's not going to be good. But his shit's like
Yeah.
from like 2021.
yeah. He's
Oh
an
my God.
adult. He was a grown man,
Yeah.
he was so big difference. So
I have to support
but-
Graham though.
yeah, well, he's in Maine, close to Vermont, so
Wow.
it's crazy. Your sister is just gonna move to Vermont. That's wild.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. They already bought the house.
They told me they won't move until like a year though.
Yeah.
Your sister's moving to Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, it's beautiful there.
I saw
Yeah.
I saw Graham's sister a couple weeks ago in L.A. We like hung out.
Yeah, she got you a gig.
She pretty much got me on that show, So yeah, shout out to
What's that guy's name? Jonah? Whatever.
Jonah Ray.
Oh, yeah, Jonah. Yeah, Jonah.
You know
Ray.
what? He didn't follow me back. I don't know. Just throwing it out there.
Aaron's like, I don't want to spread rumors, but
Oh, no.
And, I opened up for Pat and all's well, and I was first. He
Hell
was
yeah.
second, and he called me a young man. He was like, "Hey, good things coming for you, young man."
He give you a lollipop?
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't really talk to him much. I guess I could have been like, I'm from Virginia too. Hey, we're both from Virginia. We're here. Man.
I think Mark Maron was supposed to be on that show, but he fell asleep at his house.
Yeah, he forgot.
That's
And
so funny.
yeah, so I didn't meet Mark Maron, but I'm sure he's as neurotic in person.
Yeah.
And
People
yeah.
are really attracted to him.
like,
I don't know. That's daddy.
just
issues
like
or
him,
something.
like his stuff.
I don't know. It's like I've been surprised at how many people are just like lusting after him.
If you look at young pictures and pictures of him now, he's definitely glowed up in his older age. He looks
Yeah, I
better.
don't think he's unattractive or anything, but people go really feral for him. It's
Wow. They do the same for Marty too. They go,
Martin's
they
like,
go-
I'm here for that.
they go feral for me, like the cats, they're just on the street, just like
Martin and his feral cats.
yeah. my fair, yeah, I don't know. But then sometimes when one of the dudes does bring a girl, they're like 22, and I'm like, I can't, this is weird, guys. I can't. There's this one time where two of the guys after the show they went to a steakhouse with like these two like 22-year-olds, and I was like, man, like, because these like we're all in our 30s, These guys are like in their mid 30s. And I was like, man, this is like sad just to go to.
Yeah, it's fucking sad.
Of
course
funny?
it's fucking sad.
You know what's funny? That
You hung
night,
out with a 22-year-old, you can't even talk to them. It's ridiculous.
dude, and that night I didn't go to the steakhouse. I was in Rochester, and I was like, hey guys, I want to go get a garbage plate, and so I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
We
I'll
get-
say being a 22-year-old girl is pretty fun though.
Well, unfortunately, we're not the 22-year-old in the situation.
Yeah,
So for
That's really sad. What
yeah, I
loser.
just had to go out with a 36-year-old dude.
Whenever I see a 36-year-old dude with like a really young girl, I'm just like, what a fucking loser.
Yeah, it's like sad. Yeah, I'm like, man, I can't do this. I'm gonna get my. So anyway, I got the garbage plate, and it was okay. It's kind of gross, but they got
What's on a garbage plate? I don't even.
dude, garbage plate is a Rochester, New York
I've heard of
staple.
it, but I don't actually
They
know.
put like it's like tots, noodles, meat, cheese, just piled up there, and just in a gross. It's what they're known for. That's their thing. We got fucking garbage. It was fine. I wouldn't get it again. But
you had the experience.
yeah, just for the which one is cooler? Steakhouse with 22-year-old or eating your garbage plate in your hotel?
Garbage plate in the hotel.
Garbage plate in
Being
the
in your
hotel.
hotel for real is so much better than being with a 22-year-old at a steakhouse. Oh my god.
Well, yeah. Then last week, I don't know. I probably shouldn't tell these stories.
Dish,
La-
bitch.
Yeah, no, I just went out. There's another guy who, dude, yeah, he gets DMs all the time. But last time with girls who he was messaging, they were like trashy. They were like, it's like I was like, I don't know, dude. Then I went out with it, and the thing is, I don't know. I'm always like, I never really want to go out. I'm always like, I've always had this internal conflict where it's like, going out, it sounds fun, but once I get there, I'm like, I want to go home. But
Yeah.
I promised I would stay there. And he was like really pressuring me not to go home. He was like, yeah, dude, come on. Keep drinking. Come on. Let's just.
Like a wingman thing?
Yeah, I guess he wanted me to be his wingman. But this girl literally was already in the bar making out with him. And I was like, I don't think you need me here.
And
And
he's
you're
just
this there?
He just like won't let you go home.
Well, yeah, really, because the place was closing, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not. There was other people with the girl, but
Oh boy.
I didn't. There was another girl there, but I didn't. I don't know. I didn't really show interest. Maybe I could have got her to sit on my lap and make out with me, but I didn't. It's all. And
you
to
want to
be
come
clear,
sit on my lap?
Dude, this girl is crazy. When she sat
She's sitting
on
on
her,
everybody's laps, dude.
the way she sat on her lap, she went forward like that. It was like aggressive. It was like,
Oh my god.
it was like, hey, this is public, but they were like 27, 28, so
Oh, they're too
not-
old.
they're not as, it's not quite the 22-year-old crowd. See, that's the problem. You go on these tours, and now I have to be like, how old are you? Like, what's your age, everybody?
I feel like you can tell when someone's 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. But
Dude, I had to work the Georgetown Cabaret concert, which is like a club at Georgetown.
dude, that's
And
awesome.
they put on their they're all like singers, and they put on their show at the end of the year, and it was like unbelievable how young they seemed to me.
Yeah.
Like
Were they
infants. Like,
22?
yeah, I mean, around they were like the senior. There was like a big senior class there, so
Oh.
that is 21.
Nice.
But it was just like, yeah, I can't imagine. Like, I can't even talk to
Yeah,
these kids.
that's like it is like really jarring. I don't know, like sometimes in the office there'll be like an intern and I'm like, oh my god, they look so young. Like
Yeah, and then
That's
so much
fair.
confidence though, like
Yeah,
ready to
it's
take on
actually
the world.
it's actually a gross amount. Like there's like I go back, I go back home to like hotbed. There's like these younger comics that have no fear or anything with
Yeah.
talking to Sean. And I was like, what's your fucking problem,
I
man?
know.
What are you doing? Like, no,
That's crazy.
it can't be that easy.
It does make me angry, and I'm like, why am I angry? But then it is like, what is your fucking problem?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like why aren't you kind of I don't know a little bit anxious, right? It's I don't know, like
Dude, at that age, I was so anxious. Like, what
dude,
the
I'm
hell?
anxious now. I never lost it.
Yeah, I feel like the last couple of years has been the first where I'm not like riddled with imposter syndrome,
True.
but it's probably just a medication change.
Well, fair. You want to hear what my friend said about medication? This
What?
guy, he's gotta be a controversial comic, and he's been doing these Facebook statuses, which is also weird. It's also weird when people are still writing Facebook statuses, but he said antidepressants are for people that don't want to do the hard work of figuring out the root of their internal struggle. Cope maxing at its finest. So
I mean, I'm kind of like I like I mean, if you want to feel that way, that's fine. I truly don't care. Give me the drugs.
Yeah, right.
just saying. You take
Also, the maxing.
cope maxing, dude. You know what Andy does? Andy sleep maxes.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when Andy was in the movie?
Don't disrupt him.
No, he came up here himself. You
No, he
wanted to say something, right? Okay.
Kill me.
Super dog, right?
I feel like we could convince Martin that Andy started talking.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like we could play a really good prank on him.
No, I know.
Martin's like, you guys, Andy started talking.
No, and dogs don't talk. Yeah, I'm not that cool. He has to know something. He has to know something very personal and secret about me. And I'd be like, oh fuck, you do talk. Well, dang. Anyway,
So did
okay.
you like this movie?
It was okay. I
I thought it was
wouldn't say-
overrated, and that's coming from me, and I saw it at the Alamo Draft House, so I had no
Dang,
shortage of snacks.
fancy, dang.
Dang.
Dude.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna go see this at the Alamo Draft
Yeah.
House.
I've been going to my nice artsy theater,
Ooh,
That's what I'm about.
Art.
Yeah. You know what?
culture.
There's this I have this one take that not everyone agrees with. Actually, you know what? This is a big goal of mine. I really want to be on Subway Takes. I really want to
Oh
be on
yeah.
the show so badly. I think I could probably make it happen. I think it's not that hard. But,
What would your take be?
well, I have all the. I don't want to give away all my takes.
Okay,
It's
that's
been a
fair.
bit. One, they're all kind of movie theater related, but one of them is like the modern movie theater. You go to the Alamo, or the Regal or something, the seats, they're too comfortable, they get too comfortable.
You falling asleep in there, buddy?
Exactly, right? It's like I'm always like, damn, why am I so tired? It's like, oh, I'm on a fucking recliner. It's
Yeah.
like a lazy boy, I'm just saying they focus too much on the theater experience than the actual film. So
Hot
that's
take. Wow.
hot take. And I don't want to agree with the seat thing,
Can't
but
you just not recline?
it's still a comfortable seat, okay? Also,
Right.
if you're in a seat that reclines, you're gonna recline, man, okay?
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, but anyway, I hope I get on Subway Takes. That's one of my big goals.
Yeah, I would love that for you.
I also want to go in the Criterion closet. That's a big
What the
goal.
hell is that?
Have you seen that? Oh, dude. Okay, so you know about the Criterion collection?
Of course.
Well, they have a closet full of their films.
Ooh.
They let famous people go in there and pick out their favorites and be like, "Whoa, this is a masterpiece. You gotta watch this." So I want to go in the Criterion closet.
What are you picking out of there?
I don't know. I have to look at their collection. Okay, they have an extensive collection.
Flubber.
Yeah, I don't think there's a Criterion collection of flubber, but it's about real filmmaking.
Bring it
okay?
on.
It's about real filmmaking, Graham. Okay, it's not gonna be flubber or bring it on. Okay, it's gonna be, it's gonna be. I think Lost Highway.
Oh, well, shouts out. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something profound.
Yeah.
But and
Well, speaking of films, so
I was-
this movie.
yeah.
Anything
Hey,
else to say
hey,
about it?
no,
for
here's
the
the big
people?
thing. Here's the big thing that happens. Okay.
Okay.
So here's the big thing.
Okay. So
Where
in New York,
you
right?
you find out Anthony Blunt's billionaire husband buys a company. Anthony Blunt is gonna come in. They're gonna kick out Miranda, and Anthony Blunt is gonna be her position. And you find out they moved her to Dior because Miranda just didn't think she was shit. She was like, "You'll never be anything in this company." And then Emily Blunt comes back years later, buys out the company, kicks her out. So the final act, Anne Hathaway works with Miranda to save the company, and Miranda's job. And it's kind of annoying. I don't know why she's so faithful to Miranda. It's like
Yeah, I thought that was bogus.
yeah, it's like she's not a good person, and and it's cool on Anthony Blunt's half where it's like you get back to your boss and get their company and kick them out. That's the underdog story.
Also, I think Emily Blunt would have been good at running runway.
Yeah, well, you don't really have the eye that Miranda has, but
I
anyway.
say out with the old, in with the new,
Well, in the end, they do save the company, and Miranda stays on. And they get the billionaire's ex-wife to buy it, who has never given an interview in 10 years, and Andy secured it and made that connection, and she buys the company and saves Miranda's job, and then it's like a regular workplace, and you find out Andy gets the job because of Nigel. Stanley Tucci was the one to be like, oh, we should get her. So he's like her guardian angel or something.
Always looking out. Stanley Tucci.
But yeah, I don't think Emily Blunt's the bad guy. I think, I just don't understand why, yeah, she was so faithful to save Miranda's job. I mean,
I know.
I know
I was like,
she was tricked. Emily Blunt tricked her into like signing the company away, but still, it's like I don't know.
yeah, Emily Blunt tricked her, but I was also like, why are you so loyal to Miranda?
Yeah, I was like, don't you hate her anyway? And but I guess what we learned in 20 years, it took 20 years, or yeah, in time between these movies, for Miranda to learn empathy, because she's got a nicer at the end.
Yeah.
She's got better with people. So and then they all work there. And that's
There's also clearly an HR department that is keeping tabs on Miranda and kind of telling her she can't like throw things at people and stuff.
well, yeah, there is a lot of like kind of lame or I felt that the jokes were lame where they're trying to like the jokes are like Ryan Scary is always like, hey guys, oh I mean people. They do a lot of kind of lame kind of woke jokes, I guess, but you know, yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that was kind of how I felt.
But yeah, it was like okay. Did we need a sequel? I don't know. It's hard to say. I think. Oh, and you know what? Side note. Anne Hathaway ends up with an Australian guy. So there
Glad
is
you got that
that
in.
part. There is that part because the guy she was in the first one like sucked. This guy was a charming Australian man.
Yeah, he was charming.
Yeah, Australian and British guys are all really witty and charming, Well, like, like, hey, love. Even Grant, what I met Lydia's cousin in England. He was a charming guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever, dude. No, I
we
love
were
that
at
guy.
we were at the
Ants is
club
the man.
together.
But
We
they
were
are
at the
definitely a
club.
trashy people, I will have to say.
Yeah, but those are the bollocks. Those are we we got the Cockney accent. Where it's like this. My one cab driver. He has such a thick Cockney accent. I was like, is this guy deaf? Like I was like, he was so
Oh my
thick.
god, Martin.
I was like, yeah, but yeah.
All
I
right,
went.
Mark, do you want to summarize this bad boy?
Yeah, he basically just did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can still do it again. Let me use
Whoa there.
Okay.
Whoa there, Bessie.
Okay. That's what. Yeah, okay. Okay. Devil Wears Prada 2. All their favorite characters for back. Andy is a reporter who loses her job, so she's brought back to the magazine for damage control. And the magazine, the company is not doing well, and if they could get it's a lot of financial stuff out the hill. They gotta figure it out, and then Andy thinks she saved the company by having this billionaire buy it, but it's all a trick because his wife wants Miranda's job, and then they do some work and make a bunch of calls, and then this other billionaire who's his ex-wife buys it, and Miranda's job is good, and even Anthony Black ends up good too. And we find out it's all because of Nigel, and they all have a nice time at work, and it's like no longer a toxic atmosphere.
Good job.
Right? Yeah.
Nice.
Very good.
Yep. So
That's why you get the big bucks right there.
yeah, we did it again. Sorry about the delay to begin with.
All
Well,
good.
They didn't experience it. It's all cut
I
out.
don't know what parts you're gonna edit it and do.
We're gonna. Once
As
your mic
little
started
editing
working.
as possible for Graham. How about that?
Yeah, we got a
No.
good big long take.
Okay. Well, cool.
Yeah, party
beans.
people, that was fun.
All
Yeah,
right.
good.
Catch you
Okay.
boys on the flip side.
Sound
Okay.
good.
Rom Bros, let's do age-appropriate women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shouts out to age-appropriate women.
Shout out
What?
to age-appropriate women.
What's
Yeah.
age appropriate? Well, okay. Like
There are ways to calculate it.
Yeah.
fair.
All right.
Yeah, you
age.
do your you're born in minus 18 years.
All right, Jenny, you can leave. You've been through enough.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.